I can see the big Brian Taylor, the presence, the big man, the great bristler. And he's just got a little moustache twitch, which I love. It means he's got something ready to fly. Damo still with the scarf. I think it might be the first one you've ever bought, Damo. You haven't had it off your body since you bought it.
I still need some instructions how to put it on, Jim, but we're going with it.
Is Janine happy with the fact that you're lying in the old farter with it still on? Or I honestly don't think you've taken it off.
No, it's had a good use, Jim. I got my money's worth out of it already.
It. Very, very nice. And the Spud Regis is here too. Nice to see you, Spud.
Up and about.
Bounced in.
No, I am. I'm
That's
up and
the
about.
way.
Gee, I tell you what, I'm pretty excited.
Good. You bloody well should be too.
Well, I am. I've got a couple of weeks where you just basically do what you like, JB.
Good.
I've got dropped the wife and beautiful girls at the airport this morning about 8:30.
So you're flying solo for a couple of
they're
weeks.
going to Palm Cove for 2 weeks.
Look at Spud.
So
no wonder you bounced in.
If there's any invites for your place for dinner, Brian, I might head out there with you.
Well,
but
I think I'm busy, Spud.
Out to Monagita.
any restaurants out there? Sam Fisher's joint?
I have had one of my best weeks ever,
Right.
Spud, because my wife happens to be on the plane with your wife, unbeknownst to you. She's on the flight to Cairns.
Tanya's
that
up
right?
there too.
And the kids, up they go.
Happy days.
Well, hang on. I'm not as happy your boys go near
Oh, no.
my girl.
Come on.
Anyway, no, that's pretty happy, JB, just to be able to get home and do what you like and just sort of lounge around. Do a bit of housework now and again.
No doubt about it,
My,
Spud.
my wife sent me a goodbye photo this morning
Yes.
of the bed and the pillows. How
She wants them.
This is how it should look.
You know?
And when I come home, this is how it will look.
Oh, nice.
And could you imagine that perhaps, it'll be a bit shabby when
You know, when
she
you
gets
get a list, the number one thing on the list, which says a lot about my pecking order at home, the
Yep.
number one thing on the list is make sure the dogs are fed.
Yep.
And I'm looking down to see where all the casseroles are in the freezer or
Oh, no.
nothing.
Just make sure the dogs have got.
Chip and Frenchie have got their food.
How crucial in that situation is your cleaning lady?
Oh, well,
Because I'm
well,
serious.
thank you.
With Mrs. B,
Well-
and we're not in this situation anymore, but it's just a magnificent lady, Mrs. B. She used to take off for a week, Spud,
Yeah.
and I wasn't as good as I should have been at looking after stuff. But the cleaning company on that last day, I didn't care if it was $500. Just clean it to within an inch of its
Yeah.
life, and then you get out and evacuate the house. Mrs. B used to walk in and go, "Oh, this is very nice."
Well, I've
Everything's
already
good."
booked them for day
You've
2,
got to-
2 days before Anita gets
That's
back,
it.
just in case it's going to take longer than
Yeah,
a day.
That's not
Right.
close enough, though.
You guys need to take a bit of responsibility and do it yourself.
No,
I'm going to do it
So
myself.
you're going to do it yourself, Bristol?
I'll clean up the day before.
Why don't
No,
I
you
go out and would you cook me something if I cook you something at home?
Yeah, I will.
All right, I'm a pretty good lamb shank risotto, man. Would you like that?
Yeah, well, as long as the shanks, it falls off and I don't have
Yes,
to...
it'll be
Slow
slow cooked,
cooked.
8 hours.
Slow cooked,
Slow
Sparks.
cooked, 8 hours, Brian. So is that a deal,
Yeah,
Brian?
all right.
Okay.
You've got a favourite
Want to go
recipe, Brian, too, haven't you? I've discovered
Have I?
a favourite recipe of yours in trawling through something that we'll be bringing to the pack
Oh,
later on.
hello. Is that when we get the Cool Breeze?
Yes.
The rebadged Cool Breeze.
The rebadge, the Cool Breeze, I think Chronicles were the
Oh,
packers
I
dubbed
see.
it, Jim, and
Righto.
I've been wading through this this wad of paperwork that lobbed at
Yes.
Triple M 3 weeks ago, and I did discover a favourite recipe of Brian when he was playing.
The
for
recipe
Richmond.
of life, or...
Just one in the kitchen, BT.
Oh.
Now, Warrior, sounding board, you had the Ozo Buku
That's
about
right.
6 weeks ago. You're
Yep.
still going with the favourite recipe on that? The sounding board, the podcast?
Did a lamb shoulder last week, Spud.
What,
You were talking about your risotto. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
no,
my lamb
it's all
shoulder.
right.
What
Very
odds
good.
do you reckon we would have got for people out there thinking we would open up with the recipes of the year?
Notice Jim hasn't spoken
I'm
yet.
Decent odds. What about my recipe? Yeah, very
Yeah.
simple. Very simple.
You do a good steak.
I keep
You do
it-
a very good steak.
I keep it very simple. It's my motto in life.
Yeah,
but
not the
keep it
wine,
as
though.
simple
Not the
as
wine.
possible.
What was the-